In this exercise, we're going to look at how readers perceive meaning from structure. We're actually going to ask, do readers perceive meaning in structure? I'm going to give you two sentences. Imagine that two individuals have turned in a paper. Both of those students have had extensive comments written on their paper. One earns an A and the other a B. The final sentence from the professor differs. Which of the sentences that I'm going to show you do you as a reader think was most likely on the paper graded A, and which was most likely on the paper graded B? Here are the two sentences, and I want you to read them and write down your choice. Sentence 1, did that get the A or the B? Or was it sentence 2 that got the A? So which got the A, sentence 1 or sentence 2? Pause the video, write down your choice. So what do readers decide when I present them with this sentence? I have presented this sentence in audiences with students, professors, and I've presented this exercise to audiences of students and professors. And what I find is exactly what George Gopin reports when he's tested it on his own audience with a slightly different wording. The paper is excellent, but the structure has problems to address. Relatively few, about 2 individuals out of 10, 20%, say this paper gets an A. The structure has problems to address, but the paper is excellent. Most, about 8 out of 10, say this one gets an A, about 80%. Doesn't matter what the audience is, I get about the same number. When I look at the different audiences, most of the time, it's somewhere around 80%. I had one audience where every single person said that this one got the A, number 2, and I had one audience where it was almost exactly 50-50. In each case, I had the audience members vote without being able to see how everyone else voted. I had them all close their eyes before they told me which paper they thought had the comments that meant it got an A. So this tells George Gopin, and it tells me, that at least for these two sentences, even though they contain exactly the same information, they actually have different meaning to readers. And the different meaning is because of what's in the stress position. In this one, what's in the stress position is that there are problems to address. But in this other one, what's in the stress position is the paper is excellent. And what most readers are taking away is this is the one that fits best with the paper that was given an A. A really important point here is that these people, the ones who said that this sentence got an A, they're not wrong. They just decided differently. And one of the principles of writing from the reader's perspective is that you'll never get all readers to interpret the sentences that you write in the ways you want them to. You'll get, if you write well with structures that readers expect, you'll get about 80% of them interpreting sentences in the ways you want them to. And you hope that if you do that consistently, about 80% of the readers for each sentence and each paragraph will pick up what you intend them to pick up. It won't be the same individuals who interpret something differently at different times, and I'll give you some examples about times in which individuals, and later I'll give you some examples of how individual readers might be swayed in different ways depending upon the words in the sentence or other aspects of a sentence. In this case, some people are probably likely to see up front, oh, the paper is excellent. I really wanted to see that. I was really stressed, and now I know the paper is excellent. And it's okay that there are problems to address. And those people might go, oh, that's so powerful, maybe that gets the A. Whereas others would read it as structure has problems to address. Oh, a little bit negative. But the paper is excellent. If the final part of this sentence says the paper is excellent, that earns an A.